Not to be dramatic or anything, but I honestly feel like if the scene came back tomorrow, it would solve a lot of problems in my life. Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So I know that I've been teasing my Leonetta video for a hot minute now, but that is because it is a very long video and I am still currently working on it. So I thought in the meantime, let's just do a fun little tier list. I know that you guys wanted me to talk about Zach and Maya instead, but I feel like the vote was kind of even enough that I thought you guys would also appreciate this quick little video. And so we are ranking the entire Selena Gomez and the Scene discography, which spans 3 albums. I wasn't actually able to find a tier list like format that only had the Scene's music. So this one does have the stuff that came after with just Selena, but we're only gonna talk about the Scene today because it was the Scene that really built my whole childhood. So let's start off with my tiers first, as I have already labeled them. So at the bottom we have the F tier, which I've labeled as the garbage tier. These are just the trash songs that I do not care for. The E tier I have labeled as the skip tier. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. When it comes on shuffle, I will probably be hitting skip. D is lukewarm. We're not quite at the ones I like yet, but I do kind of like these ones from time to time. Then we have the classic C, when in doubt pick C. It's just a good middle tier thing. Like we're not at the true bops yet, but we're over like the bad ones. And then we have B, which is bop tier. Then A, Grammy worthy, and then C, play this song at my funeral. It's amazing. I will never not love this song. So that is my tiers. Those are my explanations. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. First up, we've got the Kiss and Tell album, which I feel like is a really unique album because I feel like you can really tell that she wanted to do like a full-on Paramore, pop punk. That was the vibe for Kiss and Tell. And I feel like it worked really well. I enjoyed it, and so did the rest of the community as far as I'm concerned. First up, I Don't Miss You at All. I feel like that one's good. I like that one. Right? See, the problem is I also did not re-listen to the discography before making this video. I just was like, I know these songs, let's do this. And I do think that that was the right way to do this. Just going off of like pure, what does these songs make me feel? And I feel like I Don't Miss You at All, that was a bop. So it's going in the bop category. Stop and Erase was one of my personal favorites as a kid. And so that one's gonna be, right off the bat, Grammy worthy. That's where that one belongs. Now, I Got You, I feel like I did also really like as a kid, but I don't so much anymore. So I'm gonna put that in lukewarm. Tell Me Something I Don't Know, without a doubt, S tier. Play that at my funeral. I don't care if it's overplayed. I don't care if, I don't know, people hate it because it's a single. I love it, and I will forever love it. It's so catchy, so fun, and another Cinderella story, amazing film. Kiss and Tell, I like Kiss and Tell, but I feel like when I think about Selena Gomez and the Scene songs, it's not one of the first ones that come to mind. So I'm leaning in between a bop and When in Doubt pick C, but I'm gonna go with a bop because I feel like it does like kind of encapsulate the whole album, you know? I Won't Apologize. So fun fact for my fellow fans, that is actually the only song I think that she wrote on for the Scene. I don't know much about the rest of her discography, but I know for a fact that that was like the only song she wrote on. And I feel like it was cute, it was good. I'm pretty sure it was about Nick Jonas, so that's fun. It's going in S tier. Falling Down. Okay, I'm leaning towards A or S. Would I want it to be played at my funeral? I feel like no, but I still kind of want to put it at S tier. It was so iconic. I have such nostalgia. Okay, S tier. I Promise You, I don't love that one as much as I used to love that one. I'm gonna put it in lukewarm. I'm just not sure. Crush, that was a favorite for me as a child. Now, I'm gonna put it in When in Doubt pick C. I'm sorry if that offends anybody. Now, Naturally, I feel like it's such an interesting song because it's so different from like the rest of the album, in my opinion. Like it definitely heavies more so on the pop side of things. Like I could have seen that song more on like the A Year Without Rain album than on Kiss and Tell. But I feel like that just goes to show why this one was like the most popular one from this album. So obviously that one's going in S tier. The Way I Loved You. See, I feel like I'm confusing I Promise You and The Way I Loved You, but I think I liked The Way I Loved You more. Listen, as a kid, I loved both of these ballads. They were like hardcore, listening to these on the bus, like, man, really relating to these with my 3rd grade relationships. Whereas now I'm just like, I just don't know where to put these ones. I'm gonna put in When in Doubt. More, I remember being my childhood bestie's favorite. She loved More, and I liked More too, but like not that much. I'm gonna put it in When in Doubt. As a Blonde was always fun for me, you know, as a blonde myself. I know this one's a cover. I believe it's by Fifi Dobson, fellow Canadian artist. I mean, I'm not a Canadian artist. I guess I am an artist, but not like in that sort of way. I'm gonna put it in bop. solely for the fact that it's not actually her song. Okay, now we're getting to my personal favorite Selena Gomez in the Scene album, which is A Year Without Rain. Live Like There's No Tomorrow I loved as a kid, and I also loved Ramona and Beezus, and so I definitely am biased to this one. I'm gonna put it at bop tier. Round and Round, S tier, immediately S tier. That music video where she's like a spy in that coat, like iconic, I loved it. A Year Without Rain, also S tier. My personal favorite version of this song is the version in Espanol because I love Latin pop and I think it sounds even better in Spanish. Rock God, I'm leaning between S tier and A tier, but I feel like S tier is getting a bit full. So I'm gonna put it in A tier, but I'm eyeballing the S tier. Maybe it'll move later. Off the Chain, loved that one. I'm gonna put Off the Chain at bop. Summer's Not Hot, I feel like I used to like it a lot more than I do now, so it's going in skip. I am sorry, but that's just how I feel. Intuition, love Intuition. That one's Grammy worthy if you ask me. Still hits to this day. Spotlight. I remember I went to the A Year Without Rain concert in Toronto back in the day, and when she brought out like the spotlights, that was so fun. And so I'm gonna put it in bop. Ghost of You. Not very many people know this, but that's actually my favorite Selena Gomez and the Scene song of all time. Questionably my favorite Selena Gomez song of all time. So obviously it's going at S tier. Love that one. Okay, next, Sick of You. I feel like that one's a bop. Is that mainly nostalgia speaking? Who's to say? Okay, now we're at the last album. Oh my god, this video is gonna be like 2 seconds long. Okay, last up we have the When the Sun Goes Down album, the very last album from the Scene. Also, the fact that none of these songs are in garbage, I feel like speaks volumes as to the quality that the Scene was giving. Okay, Outlaw, I loved Outlaw, it's going in bop. Middle of Nowhere, S tier, without a doubt. I wanted her to make this song a single so bad. I was so obsessed with this song. I remember just like straight up lying to people and being like, this is gonna be her next single. It wasn't gonna be her next single, but I wanted it to be. Okay, Love You Like a Love Song. I know people love Love You Like a Love Song, but it's not giving me S tier vibes. And I think it's the first single that I'm not putting in the S tier category. Maybe it just got overplayed for me, I don't know. I'll put it in A though. Bang Bang Bang, when in doubt, pick C. I liked Bang Bang Bang. I remember it was released earlier and it was fun, but I don't really go back to it that much, you know? Who Says, I mean, this one's also overplayed, but it's still going in S tier, that's for sure. We Own the Night featuring Pixie Lott. I don't know where to put this one. I'm deciding between Lukewarm and When in Doubt, pick C. Like, I do enjoy this song quite a bit. I'll put it in C, because I'm in doubt, so I pick C. Hit the Lights. I feel like that one should also be an S tier, but I'm leaning towards A tier. It's going in A tier. I'm so sorry for the Hit the Lights stance. Whiplash, I loved Whiplash, especially because it was co-written by the one and only Britney Spears. But where do I want to put it? I feel like I feel the same way about Outlaw as I do with Whiplash, so it's going to go in a bop tier. When the Sun Goes Down, I think I feel lukewarm about When the Sun Goes Down. My Dilemma, without a doubt, S tier. I love My Dilemma, and I love the 2.0 version. Everything about this song, it's been one of my favorites ever since it came out, and it will probably always be one of my favorites. That's More Like It I don't like, and I think that's the only song that will be in the garbage, so that's how I feel with that. And I guess now we're done, which makes me kind of sad. Like, I feel like I've been here for a total of, I guess it's been 15 minutes. But see, now we're here, and I'm like, I want to just keep going. I feel like I keep having to fix my glasses because they are slightly broken after being sat on the other day, so that was fun. But they're still usable. So I have an eye doctor appointment this week and I'm hopefully gonna be getting contacts, so that's exciting and fun. But back to Selena Gomez and the Scene. This is my list. Please don't attack me for my opinions. This is just my opinions. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if there's any other discographies you'd like to see me put into a tier list, because this was really easy and I could totally do something like this again. Maybe 5 Seconds of Summer. My friend Jackie and I did that a while back on live, so that does already exist, but I could do it again. I also didn't plan on wearing a band shirt for another band while talking about Selena Gomez and the Scene, but yeah, anyways, Cater Tots, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. I am so not used to filming a video and having it take under an hour. Like, that's wild to me.